We are doing today hips and shoulders, shall we? Yeah, shoulders first, shoulder blades. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you good? Yeah, sit in the most comfortable cross-legged sitting position, whatever is comfortable for you. You can use blocks, or you can use pillows, have blocks, crops. If it's not comfortable, you can always open legs wider if
No,
you
that's
have
okay.
issue with your knees. We just keep opening up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, insert your fingers and push into the ceiling. Try to move your hands behind your ears and push higher. And then exhale, twist the left. Inhale, push high. Exhale, twist the right. And keep your hands behind your head.
Yeah. Keep
Opening your elbows wide. Inhale, and when you exhale, keep squeezing elbows. Maybe trying to move down. Inhale, open your elbows like a butterfly. You're flying. Just push forward, chin push forward. Keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Exhale, elbows trying to touch each other. You're trying to move your head down. Inhale, are you okay?
Yeah.
Keep opening your elbows. And then keep squeezing your elbows together. Move your head down. Stretch your arms. Inhale. Left hand move to the right side. You keep your hand on the upper biceps. You keep pushing nicely and gently, feeling a stretch into your upper arm. Look to the opposite side and gently and nicely and keep pushing up to 5 times. Then open hands wide. Inhale and lean to the left side as far as you can. And then up and lean to the right side. Right hand moves to the left side. You place your hand on your upper arm and you keep nicely and gently moving to the side. You keep looking to the right side. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand placed on your left knee. Left hand behind your back. Chest push forward. Inhale. Exhale. You twist. You keep looking to the back. I keep squeezing shoulder blades on my back. Keep looking to the back. Inhale. Keep pushing belly out. Exhale. Suck it in. Inhale, hands up and stretched. Exhale, left hand placed on your right knee, right hand behind your back, chest push forward. Inhale, exhale, you twist, you keep pushing right shoulder to the back, you keep looking to the back, keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back, look to the back. Inhale, hands up and stretched. Place a hand down on your laps. Left hand down, right hand placed on the left side of your head. You rotate your left shoulder up and back, and you keep moving your head closer to your right shoulder. You can relax your neck on the left side. You keep closing your eyes if you want to, and gently moving your head closer to your right shoulder. Hands up and stretch. Inhale. Left hand placed on the right side of your head. You gently rotating your right shoulder up and back. And you keep moving your head closer to your left shoulder. I keep pushing right shoulder down and to the back. Feel how squeeze shoulder blades in the back. Stretch up, inhale. Hands clasped and you reach the wall in front of you. You stretch to the crown of your head. Feel stretch in your neck and between your shoulder blades. So stretch, inhale. Exhale, you twist. Keep looking to the ceiling through your right armpit. Inhale, stretch, reach the wall. Exhale, twist. Keep looking left shoulder to the ceiling. Inhale, up and stretch. Place hands to the back of the mat. Chest push forward. Inhale, exhale. If you don't have an issue with your neck, you may want to roll it from the left shoulder to the right shoulder. Nice and gentle with your own time and rhythm. And then drop your chin close to your chest. Feel stretch on the back of your neck. And then move to the right side, right shoulder, to the back, to the left, and down. Change direction, left, back, right, and down. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. You try to keep your back as flat as possible. If you can reach the floor, perfect. If you cannot, it's fine. Inhale, I keep pushing chest forward and I keep growing forward with my hands. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep moving down. You can maybe drop your forehead and relax the neck, back of your neck. And then slowly sitting yourself up, hands up and stretch. If my left ankle is in the front, I'm going to open my legs and then I cross them again. So open my legs, but change my front leg. It was left, now it's right. Whether you want to sit the cross-leg sitting position or half lotus, or just open legs wider if you have issues with your knees, it's fine. Hands up and stretch. Inhale, exhale. Left hand place on the left side of your body, right hand up. You push your shoulder out of your shoulder blade and you stretch the right side. Feel the stretch from your hand, arm, and then rotation 3, and you stretch up 2, stretch up and 1, stretch up, right elbow bend. You keep it in your low back. You keep pushing right shoulder down into the back and head moves closer to your left shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed, feeling a deep stretch on the right side of your neck. The more I push my right shoulder down, the deeper stretch I have. Then right hand moves up. You try to reach the floor on the left side and you slowly try to keep walking from the left to the right. If it's too much, you skip it. Eventually, right hand place on the right side of the mat, left hand up and stretch. You move your hand above your head, keep opening your left shoulder to the back, keep stretching, holding, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands place down on the floor. You keep your hands either together like wrists or elbows if your body allows. You keep hands into Namaste. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep moving forward. You keep leaning forward as much, as low as your body allows. You don't have to go further, but if you can, it's perfect. Keep relaxing, keep stretching, moving. And slowly bring yourself up. So it was a quick stretch for your shoulders and shoulder blades. And there are a number of ways of stretching your hips and hip flexors, not actually doing too much. You separate soles of your feet wider than your hips. Inhale, and when you exhale, you drop your knees to one side. Drop and relax. Some people don't feel anything in the stretch, but the more I move my knee down to the floor, the deeper stretch I have. Then moving legs to the center, both legs bend, knees bend, and you drop your right knee down to the floor, relaxing. So for some of you it doesn't work, some of you can feel quite a nice stretch. Inhale and exhale, drop it to the back, to the right side, nice, and through the center to the left. Brilliant. We sit with your legs being wide. You can sit on the block or on the pillow. For some of you, you cannot even stretch your knees, it's fine. You can keep your knees slightly bent. Hands on your hips, and you keep moving from side to side, one hip and another one, and then slowly and gently move forward. Inhale up and exhale down. If you want to add your shoulder blades, you can hold your wrists or elbows in the back. You're trying to keep your back as flat as possible, and you keep moving down. Inhale up, move from side to side, and exhale, you keep down. Inhale up from side to side and down. If you want to go further, you feel you're ready, hands moved forward. Inhale, and when you exhale, you slowly keep moving down. You keep stretching. Obviously, it's optional. If you don't reach the floor, it's absolutely fine. You keep stretching, relaxing into the stretch. And slowly start bringing yourself up. Hands moved under your knees, and you slowly, gently bring yourself in front of you. Soles of your feet together. You clasp your hands in the soles of your feet, and you try to rock from one hip to another one. Also, it looks very simple. It's very effective stretch for your hips and hip flexors. You can even rock clockwise if your body allows, and anti-clockwise. Clasping hands, inhale, exhale. You keep pushing elbows into your shins, and forehead is slowly, gently moving down. You're trying to touch your toes with your forehead. And slowly move up. Move legs slightly forward, and legs create diamond position. You can hold your hands on your ankles. If you can, you clasp hands on the soles of your feet and you gently and slowly start moving down, relaxing into stretch, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly setting yourself up. It was a quick shoulder and hip stretch, moving on your back. It's nice to start sometimes on the back. You lie down on the back and you rock from side to side, massaging your back, relaxing your muscles, rocking clockwise and anti-clockwise in your back. Then bring soles of your feet down on the floor. Hands moving up and above your head. You keep stretching your hands, your arms, and keep moving hips from side to side. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, massaging your back. Move your head closer to your knees, feeling the stretch in the back of your neck. Then bring soles of your feet down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, move your hips up and hands moving up. This time you try to stretch with one of your arm, one of your arms moving up, and then another one. And the hips are moving from side to side, you stretch. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side. And bring soles of your feet down on the floor, wider than your hips. Inhale, and when you exhale, drop your knees to one side. And we feel a deep stretch on the left side of your hip flexors and your groin area. The more you push your left knee down, the deeper stretch you should feel. I keep moving my left knee down and I feel a very deep stretch on the left hip and hip flexors. You will feel the stretch where you have the most restricted area and tension in your body. Inhale, move to the center. Exhale, you drop to the left side. Right knee push down. I keep pushing right knee down as far as it goes, but it should be comfortable, nothing should be painful. If you feel at any point to stop, stop it with no hesitation. Take a breath. Sometimes it's too much. Just keep relaxing, keep breathing into this restricted area. I feel stretch on the lower back, on my right side, on the front and on the top. So this is 3 areas where I feel the stretch. Slowly bring yourself back to the center. Left knee bend and then right knee you move closer to your chest. You hold your shin, or if you can, you hold sole of your foot and you keep pushing down towards the floor. The left hand is holding your left hip. It's a half happy baby position. Inhale and exhale. With each exhalation, I'm moving my knee closer to the floor. Leg is relaxed. You only use the power in your arm to push sole of your foot down, and you keep pushing when you exhale. Nice and gentle, nothing should be too painful. Everything should be nice and pleasant. Let's change sides. Right leg down. Right hand is holding your right hip. You bend your knee. You hold your shin or you hold sole of your foot and you keep pushing your knee down towards the floor. Make sure your both hips down on the floor. You keep stretching. By changing the angle between your shin and your thigh, you change the amount of stretch you want to apply. For very flexible, you can stretch your leg fully. You don't have to, but you can. The main aim for you to relax your leg and only using the power in your arm, in your hand, to push sole of your foot down or ankle down. And let's move your legs down on the floor. Right knee bend, you touch your chest or your chin and you move your right leg across and you keep pushing your right knee away. Inhale and exhale. I hold sole of my foot with my left hand and I keep pushing right knee away. I keep pushing as much as it feels comfortable for 5 times, your own time and speed, and then I land on the left side of my thigh, right knee is opening outwards and feeling a deep stretch on the right side of my body, of my hip. So this is how it looks. I can release and don't hold sole of my foot, then my right knee slipping down. I'm using the gravity here. I'm not engaging muscles in my body. I'm letting it go, so it's keep opening your knee to the side. As always, if you feel it's too much, you always need to stop and just relax. Move to another side or just simply relax. Let's do the same, stretch on the other side. Right knee down, right sole of your foot down on the floor, left knee bend, you move across, and you simply keep pushing left knee away. And if you feel it's enough for you, you keep just moving knee up and down, up and down, up and down, feeling stretch in your hips and your groin area. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep moving and landing on the right thigh. Inhale, exhale, keep opening left knee down, keep stretching. Inhale, left knee slightly moved up. Exhale, you keep pushing left knee down. Inhale up and then down. You stay in this position for as long as it feels right for you. And slowly start bringing yourself back to the center. Nice, well done. We're trying to rock backward and forward. If it's too much, you can simply move your legs up and hold them. Knees can be bent or fully stretched. I will bend my knees and I will rock, trying to touch the floor with my legs. Don't crush yourself, don't kill yourself if it doesn't work for you. And after 3 times, we sit in a squat. It's the most comfortable position on the floor. So you sit in the squat, you keep hands together into Namaste, and you keep pushing elbows into your thighs. Yeah. If it's too much, hands down on the floor, and you keep moving hips from side to side. It's your choice how much you want to stay in the squat position. Inhale, when you exhale, move your head to the left side and to the center, and to the right side and to the center. Slowly bring your hands down on the floor, and we are moving into flat tabletop position on the mat. John. Yeah, hands down on the floor. Hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Inhale, exhale. You keep pushing vertebrae up. You really push your chin, reaching your chest. Inhale, stomach moves down, you look up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, you move your stomach down, you look up. Exhale, curl. And move down. Knees are opened wide, wider than the mat. You relax soles of your feet and you try to land on your hips. I'm trying to open my knees as wide as I can, and if it's comfortable, you keep sliding forward. Your chin and chest is trying to reach the floor. Inhale, exhale, relax into the stretch. I keep opening shoulders into sides. Keep opening left and shoulders to the sides. Keep stretching, feeling the stretch into my shoulders and shoulder blades. You can close your eyes and just surrender into the stretch. Keep breathing. It looks simple, it's very difficult to do it properly. Inhale, and then through the center, you move to the left side of the mat, and you keep stretching through your hands. The right hand moves slightly forward. The more you move your right hand forward, the deeper stretch you have. And then through the center, you move to the right side. Inhale and exhale. I keep stretching through my left hand. The more I move my left hand forward, the deeper stretch I feel on the left side of the body. Inhale and slowly bring yourself up on the mat. A flat tabletop position, hands below the shoulders. Then left hand moves slightly forward and right hand moves slightly up. You keep moving your hand to the back a few times, and then you move your right hand under your left shoulder. You land on your right shoulder, and then left hand you stretch. You keep walking with your fingers, if you can, behind your ear. Keep stretching and keep pushing left shoulder to the back. The more you open your left shoulder to the back, the deeper stretch you have, and feel it and hold it for your 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the same stretch on the other side. It's quite intense one. Hands below your shoulders, the right hand moves forward. You open your left hand slightly to the back for 3 times. And then you move your left hand under your right. You land on your shoulder and you stretch for your right hand. Keep opening your right shoulder to the back. Look up and keep pushing right shoulder to the back. Hold it for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, the slower you move, the more difficult it is. So yeah, it's not quite easy when you think, when you move slowly. We move down on the floor into Sphinx position. Hands down on the floor. Forehead moves down, elbows push down on the floor. Try not to squeeze your hands together. Try to open them and keep them parallel to the mat. Head moves down. Inhale, exhale. You keep pushing elbows on the floor and you keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Chin and chest push forward. If you're ready to walk on your lower back, you move one of your leg off from the floor and another, but it's optional. You can even move legs from side to side. But if you feel it's too much for your lower back, drop your legs down and keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Create a pillow with your elbows and move hips from side to side, relaxing. Always try to relax between your stretches. It will give you more energy and prepare yourself for the next step. Stretch your hands. Hands moved up, and you keep moving your hands higher. 5, and legs higher. 4, nice. 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow and move on another cheek. Keep moving hips from side to side. Keep stretching, relaxing. Hands moved off from the floor. You keep in the cactus position and keep squeezing shoulders for 5, and legs moved off. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow and move hips from side to side. Now we bend our knees and you try to grab your ankle. If you struggle, you can grab your pants and you can stretch one hand, one leg, or if you can hold 2 of your legs, you keep stretching, moving knees off from the floor. You can rock if you can. If you cannot, it's fine. You can just swap your hand and leg. And let's do another stretch. One hand, one leg is fine. And relax. Create a pillow, move hips from side to side. Then move hands down on the floor. Push, move into upper facing dog. Keep pushing hands down on the floor and move hips forward. Keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. You can engage your thighs when you feel you're ready. Then move down on your knees. Move into extended puppy position. Hands moved forward, your hips above your knees, you keep stretching, relaxing. This is extended puppy position. If you want to go deeper, stretching your shoulders, move hands outside of the mat on your fingers and keep stretching. And slowly submitting yourself back into the mat. Moving into down facing dog, which is V-shaped position. From flat tabletop position is perfect measurement for doing this. Hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, you push into toes, you stretch your back, but your knees you're keeping bent until you feel your back is stretched. I'm trying to move my head below my arms, keep opening my shoulders, and then try to reach the floor with one of my heel and another one. I keep bending them, keep pedaling, and I keep moving hips from side to side. I don't stay static, I keep rotating my head, my shoulders and my hips from side to side. Keep stretching. Keep pedaling and slowly bring yourself down on your knees. Look forward. Inhale, and when you exhale, you step with your right leg in front of the mat. Make sure you have support under your left knee. If you need to have a support, have a cushion. I keep just placing my elbow on my thigh, and then the right hip I push to the back. This is the only thing I do. Inhale and exhale. The more I exhale, the more I can move sole of my foot, my toes are moving forward. If I move them forward, then I have a deeper stretch into my hips and my hip flexors. And it's enough to stay here. I feel it's my maximum. I'm not pushing myself any further. Then place hands down on the floor along with your right leg, and you keep pushing your right hip to the back, forward bend. Inhale, right knee bend. Place my elbow on my thigh, and you can stay in this position feeling a deep stretch. The more you stay in this position, the deeper stretch you feel. Definitely feel it into the whole back, into my left glute and left hip. Then I want to go deeper into stretch. Place left hand on the floor, and I push elbow into my thigh, moving on the edge of my sole of my foot. I keep pushing my right knee away from me. Slightly different stretch for your hips. Place hands along with your right leg. Inhale, exhale, forward bend, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push into toes into your left leg, and right leg is moving closer to your left knee. Everything 90 degrees. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Bring hands into Namaste. Hold it in the middle of your chest. And left elbow move to your right thigh. And you keep stretching, keep looking up, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the floor. Let's change legs. Right knee down on the floor. Left leg step forward. Check the side. The side can be tighter or maybe more flexible. Inhale, and when I exhale, first move, I keep pushing left hip to the back and right forward, relaxing. The gravity I allow gravity to push myself down. I don't need to move anywhere. But if you feel you can go a little bit more, move your toes slightly forward, and now feel the difference in the stretch. It's definitely more intense for me now. You can always decrease the distance between your left heel and your right knee. Then hands placed down on the floor. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep pushing your left hip to the back, keep stretching, keep holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more stretch. Place your elbows onto your thigh and use the gravity to push yourself down, to push your hips down to the floor. Then place your both hands, right hand on the right side of your left leg. I move on the sole of my foot on my left leg, and I keep pushing elbow into my thigh and move slightly to the side. It's a slightly different stretch into my hips, hip flexors, and my glutes. Then slowly bring yourself up. I push toes under on my right leg. Left leg moved closer to my right knee. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Bring hands together and move them to the left side. Right elbow pushed into your left thigh. You keep stretching, keep looking up, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Hands down on the floor. Excellent. Let's sit down on the floor. Down. We are moving back to the walls. You sit on the pillow if you need to sit on the pillow, and behind your back you will have the wall or the sofa. You keep bringing soles of your feet as close as you can. You're not crossing your legs. We are walking. The closer you move your heels towards your hips, the deeper stretch you're going to get into. Stretching one by one, right hand is pushed down into your right thigh, and you not engaging your thigh, but you're using the weight of your arm and push it down and holding. Then you relax, and the left hand is pushing into your left thigh. As far as it goes, as much as it feels comfortable for you. You maybe even could just move your knees here, it's fine. And then let's do it one more time. Right hand is pushing your right thigh, you keep stretching, you keep moving it down. And then left hand is pushing your left thigh down. And then not symmetrical, one side will be easy, another is going to be more difficult. And then when you're ready, you push your both hands down to the floor, to your thighs, keep stretching. You definitely should feel it. Then you keep staying in the same position, hands are moving up, you touch your wall with your wrists and your elbows, and you keep moving your hands down, your elbows move down with the level of your shoulders, and then you move up, inhale. Try to touch the wall with your wrists and your elbows. 3 more times. Keep stretching, regardless how simple it looks, it's very hard and very difficult. Well done. Nice. And then stretch your hands, a left move to the top of your right. You can grab your wrist and hold it. If you cannot, just keep crossing it. If you keep crossing, you keep pushing your elbows up and stretch. Then open your arms wide as it feels comfortable. Right hand moves on the top of your left. You simply can cross it, and maybe it's maximum if you grab your fingers, you did. And you keep pushing elbows up, feeling a deep stretch. I'm feeling the deep stretch in my right shoulder, in my right upper arm. And unravel. Clasp hands under soles of your feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, elbows are pushed down into my shins, or maybe you can move it down towards the floor. Forehead is reaching your toes, stretching, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself up. Move soles of your feet slightly forward. It's close it down to diamond position. Lovely. Hands can move under your ankles if you can. If you cannot, keep it on the top. Inhale and exhale. Forehead is moving down. You reach the floor. You try to stretch, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly setting yourself up. Lovely. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. You sit into the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position on the floor. You move your right hand up and you grab your your wrist, and you keep pushing your wrist up. Your shoulder is moving up of your shoulder blade. Then you bend your elbow and you keep your right hand moving to the middle of your back and try to lean to the left side. Stretch, look up. Inhale, hands moved up, you stretch, left elbow bent, you keep it towards to your lower back, to the middle of the back, and then you lean to the right side, stretching. Hands up and stretch, inhale. When you exhale, you hold your wrists or your elbows, or you try to bring your hands into Namaste, and when you did, let's try to move forward. And slowly bring yourself up. Perfect, well done. Excellent. We are moving up, holding the chair or holding the wall, stretching our hips and hip flexors. You can hold the wall, left knee slightly bent, right knee moved up, and you grab your ankle and you place your right leg across your left thigh. Hands placed on your hips, or you can hold the wall and you slowly keep sitting down. You sit down, the lower you sit down, the deeper stretch you have. You don't have, obviously, to hold the balance if you don't want to. You can try to reach the floor, but don't if it's too much. It's enough to simply sit and see how you open your hip and hip flexors. Slowly unravel, shake your hands, legs, make sure knees are okay in this position. Right knee slightly bent, left knee moved up, and you move across. It's just your sole of your foot just above your knee. And you simply slowly sitting down on imaginary chair. Check your knee and your hip. The lower you sit, the obviously deeper stretch you have. You can try to hold the balance. You can try to reach the wall, so the floor, but it's optional. You can hold the wall or the chair, and it's enough for you. It's brilliant. And slowly bring yourself up. You can still hold the wall or the chair. We're working on our hips and hip flexors. You're moving your right knee just to the side and to the back. Slow movements 5 times. So it was 1, then keep opening your hip. 2, 3, small movements, 4 and 5. And then you change your leg. Right leg, you stand on your right leg, you hold the wall or the chair, and you start rotating your left knee to the side. 5 and to the back. Feel how your hip is opening up. You may hear clicking noise. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Nice. Then stay on the mat quite wide with your legs, pointing your legs 45 degrees, hands on your hips. Inhale, exhale, you keep sitting down in an imaginary chair. You can push your elbows up into your thighs, and you keep moving from side to side, keep stretching. Then you place your both hands down on the floor. You can use a block before you. Right hand down below your head, left hand moves up, you stretch, you bend your elbow, try to keep it in your lower back, and then open your left shoulder to the back, head moves down, closer to your right shoulder, feeling a deep stretch. Then left hand moves up, you place your left hand down on the floor, right hand moves up, you stretch, you bend your elbow, keep it in your lower back, keep pushing right shoulder to the back, you look up. And right hand moves up. You place your both hands down on the floor. Inhale, and when you exhale, you're moving into extended down facing dog. Hands and legs wide. Inhale and exhale. I try to move my head below my shoulders and move my head from side to side. Open shoulders wide. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, look forward. And when you exhale, move to the right leg. So either holding your shin or ankle. Don't bend your knee. If you even you cannot hold the sole of your foot, it's fine. You're holding deep forward bend. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. From the center, you move to the left leg. Inhale and exhale, holding 5, 4, 3, 2 1. Place hands down on the floor, left knee bend. You try to sit. If your knees allow you, don't worry if your knees don't. And you keep moving from side to side. Try to move your hips as low as possible.
I like this movement.
Yeah, this is
quite tricky. But
yeah, it's opening your hips very wide, very nicely, very deeply. Obviously, you can stop at any point if you feel it's too much for you. And we sit down on the floor. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Your right leg stretched and left knee bent. You move your left leg across to your right thigh. Knee pushed as close as you can towards to your chest. Right hand behind your back and left hand moves up. You stretch. You bend your elbow and you twist, you look to the back. You can stay in this position. If you feel you can, then left knee moved on the top of your right, and it's half Gomakasana. If it's too much, you keep staying in this position, twisting. If you can, hands up and stretch. You can use the rope and wrap around the sole of your foot, or you have a towel, and you keep moving down. The more I lean forward, the deeper stretch in my right glute I feel. And then stretch your hands. Inhale. And exhale, let's change legs. Left leg stretched, right knee bent. You move your right leg across to your left thigh, left hand behind your back, right hand up. You push your right elbow into your knee. You keep twisting, you keep looking to the back. You can stay in this position if you can. You stretch your arms and the right knee moved on the top of your left, hands up and stretched, and you keep leaning forward. Keep stretching, keep moving down, keep leaning forward. Stretch your hands, inhale up, right leg stretched, left knee bent. You push into your right thigh and you sit comfortably on your sitting bones. If you need, you use the pillow. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Try to keep your back as straight as possible, even if your hands just down here, Otherwise, you keep pushing chest forward, inhale, and when you exhale, you keep moving down. Sometimes knee doesn't allow you. Then you move your left leg down to your shin or even to the side if knee doesn't allow you to go down. But you keep moving down, keep stretching and holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands up and stretched. Inhale, stretch. Let's change sides. Left leg stretched. Right knee bent. You push sole of your foot into your left thigh. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. And when you exhale, hands place down on the floor along with your left leg. You can keep pushing chest forward and stay here, or if you feel you can, you keep moving forward, you keep moving down, you keep stretching, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself up. Inhale, stretch. Our stretching our hip looks very simple, very efficient. You bend your left knee and you keep pushing knee just to the back. Just keep moving knee to the back. Keep opening up your hip. This is what you do, just keep moving. And if this is what is working for you, perfect. You may feel you can keep rolling forward sole of your foot. It's a deeper stretch, maybe your knee doesn't allow you, and you can hold your leg between your elbows, keep moving from side to side. Nice. Then let's relax and do the same stretch on the other side. Right knee bent, you keep pushing knee to the back. Try to do it for 5 times. Just simply moving your knee to the back and forward. Feel how you keep opening your hips. Then try to rotate your sole of your foot closer to your hip if body allows, if you don't have any issues with your knee. After 5 times, you hold your leg like a little baby between your 2 elbows and you keep opening your hip from side to side. And we stretch our both legs, moving into full forward bend, which is one of the most difficult bends because it involves the whole body. I keep stomach on my thighs, I hold soles of my feet, move my heels outside of the mat. I will slide on the floor, inhale, and when I exhale, I keep sliding, and when I feel this is maximum, then I keep stretching through my lower back, squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Inhale, and when I exhale, I stretch only one of my legs. It doesn't matter how low it will go, as soon as it goes down a little bit. Then inhale, bend both knees, exhale, stretch another leg. You can help even with your hand. Inhale, both knees bend, exhale, stretch another leg. Inhale, both knees bend, exhale, stretch another leg. And maybe one day you can go down further, but don't compromise. If you cannot, it's absolutely fine. Hold on. Let's lie down on the back. Perfect. We're again on our back. Give yourself a hug and rock from side to side, massaging your back. Your left leg is down on the floor, your right knee bent. You touch your chest if you can, and you stretch your right leg. I hold my hands on my shin, and I keep moving my leg closer to my head. Very simple movement. I keep moving my leg closer to my head. You can use a towel and wrap around the towel. Try not to bend your knee. What you do is you simply keep moving leg closer to your head. Then you grab your toe, big toe or ankle, and left hand is holding your left hip, and you keep opening your right leg to the right side. Keep both hips down on the floor. This is a tricky one, and you try to relax it. The more you relax, the deeper stretch you have into your hips and hip flexors. And let's change sides. Right sole of your foot down on the floor. Left knee bent, you try to touch your chest and stretch, and your shin, you keep moving closer to your head. Keep nicely and gently stretching. And hold your toe, right hand is holding right hip. You keep opening your left leg to the left side, keep stretching. And then slowly bring it back to the center. Right leg stretched, left knee bent. You open your left knee 5 times to the left side, so 5 rotation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move your left knee across. Try to keep it down on the floor. Head down on the floor. You can use a pillow, place head on the pillow. Left hand up, and you try to place your left hand on the level of your left shoulder. If it's too much, move your left hand down to the floor. You can control how much you want to push your left shoulder. The more you push your left shoulder down, you can rock nicely and gently. The deeper stretch you should feel. Then let's move back to the center. Change sides. Left leg stretched, right knee bent. You try to touch your chest and you rotate it 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you move your knee across. You keep me down on the floor, holding, fixing your knee with your hand, right hand up, and you try to place it at the level of your shoulder. If it's not working, move it slightly down and keep shoulder down, look to the right side. If you feel a very deep stretch and twist in your low back, you simply compress with your first finger into your low back, into area where you feel the tension, and keep relaxing. Sides are never the same, one will be better, another is worse. Inhale, and when you exhale, bring soles of your feet together, open knees wide, and keep moving knees from side to side, stretching and relaxing. Now you relax muscles, you allow them to drop. This is probably the hardest part of the practice. All the time we keep engaging muscles. This time we need to relax. Inhale, you push your belly out. Exhale, you relax. You keep opening your hips wide, and the gravity will be pushing your knees down. Don't be frustrated if you cannot do it easily. It's fine. We are not perfect. We're trying to maintain our bodies in the same level where it is at the moment. Maybe improving, maybe. Inhale, keep pushing belly out. Exhale, suck your belly in, relax your shoulders. You can maybe prefer to move in from side to side, nicely and gently. Inhale, keep pushing belly out. Exhale, relax. The longer I stay in this position, the more stretch I feel, regardless how many years I have been doing. I believe unless my knees are not on the floor, I still will feel the stretch and workouts on my hips and my hip flexors. Then place your hands under your thighs and keep bringing your knees together. You can keep your knees together if it's too much for you to stretch into corpse position. Otherwise, stretch your legs and bring yourself into corpse position. Inhale, engage muscles. Exhale, relax. And find the most comfortable position on the mat by moving your head from side to side, and maybe moving your soles of your feet from side to side. Relax and surrender in the mat, melt into the mat. Feel how nice for you just to lie down and do nothing. Inhale, squeeze all muscles you have been using during your practice and during your day. Exhale, relax. Keep your eyes closed. Concentrate only on your breathing. Inhale, you keep pushing belly out. You can place your hand on your belly. Exhale, relax, and your belly is sucking it in towards the spine. Inhale, push. Exhale, relax. And concentrate on the right side of the body, your toes, sole of your foot, heel, shin, knee, thigh, and hip. Inhale and exhale. Left leg, toes, sole of your foot, heel, shin, knee, thigh, and hip. Inhale, exhale. Right hand, fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Left hand, fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on your lower back, right side, hips, waistline, shoulder blades and shoulder. Left side, hip, waistline, shoulder blade and shoulder. Concentrate on the front of the body. You'll be finished. Pelvis floor, navel, chest, throat, chin, nose, forehead and top of your head. Inhale. Push your belly out. Exhale, relax. And then start rotating your wrists and ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise. Inhale, bring your hands up and above your head. Stretch. Reach the opposite walls with your hands and legs. Right hand, left leg stretch, and left hand, right leg stretch. Diagonal stretch. Now bend your knees and start saying yourself how much more flexible you feel now and how much relaxed you feel now. And you say, yes, I've done it, well done you. And rocking from side to side. For the right side, bring yourself in front of the mat into the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position. Keeping your fingers interchain mudra and lifting your shoulder blades up and back. Thank you very much. It was amazing. Well done. Perfect. You should feel awesome now, shouldn't you?
Well, it is improving, isn't it?